Well, I'm wondering how this is going. It's gonna be exciting. Is this gonna work? When I press a button, are things actually gonna go? That's right, only broadcast sometimes. That's exactly what that stands for. Let's try it out. What happens if I go and press this? Then what happens? That happens, and then this happens. Oh, okay, so it works now. That's good. So it only ever sometimes has a problem or something, I guess. I don't really know how it works. But hey, looks like I'm here. This is working. Oh, I see. So the meters aren't flashing. So visual feedback in OBS isn't there. That is interesting. But it seems to function. So hey, as long as it does that, who cares really? I'm good with that. None of the audio levels are showing. They're just like frozen in time. But I get the preview, so that's good. And hey, it reacts. If I switch my music off, then the music goes off. Hey, that's cool. Switch it back on. Music comes back. That's okay. That's expected behavior. They do actually have something called something mode, safe mode, that disables all the plugins. So to make sure it's not plugin related, same thing happens. So even without any plugins, which means I can't use the Steam Deck software that I use to switch things in OBS. If I run that, then I can't use it, but it's the same thing happens. So it's also broken. It's like proper borked. So one of those things. Hey, we don't care. We're here. That's all that matters. And you're here. Welcome. Happy final ever Monday of 2024. What a year it's been, huh? Tomorrow we'll be here with together celebrating the final ever Tuesday of 2024. Hang on, got any plans for 2025? I'm doing some redecorating on my computer, which meant I had to uninstall all 6 versions of Unreal Engine that I had earlier today. So this is something I don't often see, where it just says, hey, install the engine. Usually there's lots of versions looking after me. Not today. So very cool. I think this is where we go. Because this game, of course, Alan Wake 2, like here he is on the front page, this is happening on the Epic launcher. So yesterday I had Steam running because I thought I could launch it through Steam, but I guess that wasn't quite the case. That didn't quite work. So today I'm going to launch it directly in the Epic launcher. And I don't know if that's going to work either. I mean, the game has properly interpreted yesterday the PlayStation controls from my PS5 dual what's-it controller. So let's see if that works. Game is installed on a hard disk. Where else would it be installed? Which leads to long load times. Oh no, it's not actually. As I said yesterday, this is a lie. Disregard this message. Yes, I'm going doing some computer. You're welcome to the future. Absolutely. I'm doing some redecorating on my computer, which means I have to rebuild a RAID array that has degraded in performance. It's still functional, but it's much slower than when I had it when I made it first about a year and a half ago. And so that needs rebuilding. And in so doing, I'm also going to increase it a little bit and expand it with a 4th M2 drive. That's going to be exciting because that makes it even faster. And as such, I need to go and reshuffle some data and put some even better backups in place. So continue, right? Brian, how was your day? Nancy, so good to see you. Don't know what happened with the signal there yesterday that you couldn't watch it. That is a shame, but I hope it's going to work better today. So you're in the chat, which is great. Miss Julia, Mr. Leo, also Marcin, good to see you. This is exciting. It's going to be it's nice to see you all. This is such a late show, so all you Europeans might go to bed soon. I totally agree and understand. I don't hold it against you at all. Yesterday we've made it into Bright Falls.
Manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
He's drunk, I can tell.
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
Glad that we can watch this again.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Yeah, and of course so are we. So I think yesterday we just made it into here, into Bright Falls 2023.
Lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll pop there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Let's do it. I can see some settings got lost since yesterday. It hasn't, has it? Except for the
diners just
Marshmallow
up the
Man.
waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
You got a wafty jacket on and stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of the screen tearing here. That wasn't there yesterday. I'm glad that didn't get saved out. Fantastic. This is what it should be like. You shouldn't just open an app and then it works like it did yesterday. No, it should be different today than it was yesterday. Clearly, right? One shot kill. Ooh, in case we get too frustrated, we can all do that. Can we graphics? There we go. VSync, as we had enabled it yesterday, we might as well save that on the next update. Did that work? That's certainly, it's improved it, but it's still, no, it's actually not doing it, is it? It's not VSyncing at all. Hey, that's bad. Off frame generation. No. See, we switched this off yesterday, and we switched this on quite clearly. We're not generating frames. Yeah, there we go. That's a ticket. Frame generation is terrible. It's also basically saying the game developers understand that what we want to render live can't actually be done on the current hardware. So we're just gonna let you do it at a much lower resolution and up-res it with AI junk. Yeah, it's sort of admitting defeat there, isn't it? You stay here, Sam Lake, while I'm going to go the other way, where I'm probably not supposed to be checking things out, but you know, let's have a look around here.
I'm going to go check something out.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Got it.
Like this teenager over here. Oh, you look a bit shifty. How's it going? I'm with the FBI. How about you? Are you with the FBI? Does the coffee still smell like toilet? I don't know. Has it ever? No, that was a different game, Nate. That wasn't Silent Hill. Howdy, partner. You? Let's take it. Why don't we take a photo together with photo mode and stuff? Saga and the random dude. This is great. Hide interface and take picture. How do we do that? That way? I don't know. Photo mode is cool though. I like it. I just haven't figured out how do we take a picture actually? Take picture. Oh, that's that button. Gotcha. So like this. Yeah, look at that. That could be a good thumbnail. Where does it save it? We don't really know. That's something else to figure out at one point. Yes, the toilet coffee, that was a totally different game. That was the beginning of Silent Hill, wasn't it? Look at that, Billy's Boatyard. Ooh.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Well, try the shortcut key. Totally doesn't work. It's fine. We should probably get to the diner anyway. Have some coffee. He don't speak much, do we? I like the rolled up nature of the rucksack here. Very cool. Me too, Julia. It's very inspiring, the whole atmosphere, isn't it? And also very fluid, gotta say, very good fluidity here.
Tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky.
Oh, Pat Maine is still around.
An eventful day here in Bright Falls.
Should we chuck the radio overboard?
Seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm
That's
sure
us.
you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them?
It's true, we only have 200% fog. Sometimes also punchy, good contrasts. It's good to have them. Oh, cool. Let's just walk through the water. Are her pants getting noticeably wet now? Okay.
Welcome back, Anderson.
That's difficult to implement. I tried that once. That's not that easy. Ferry times. Dang, I think I've just missed it. 81st Deerfest. What was the Deerfest last time in Alan Wake? I don't remember. And moose jerky. Yeah, let's try that. That was refreshing. Let's get to the diner. See if the log lady is still around. I mean, sorry, the lady of the light.
Hi there.
Hello. How you doing? This is good to... We should take a picture with her. Let's do that. Take a picture with her. For photo mode. Saga with the locals. I wonder if there's also effects in here that you can make the character look at us. Ooh. Portrait. Nice. Focus. Yes. Oh, almost. Oh, that doesn't look good. Focus on you, maybe? Yes. Excellent. Take picture. All right. Who needs a render engine when you can do that? Come on, Sam. Let's go check out the diner. It's on Harbor Street, just up the road here. Oh, he's a coffee flask, not a marshmallow.
How much did you have? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that's rich. Bittersweet.
Oh, right, and you can pick up coffee here. That is so cool.
Get it where you can. Get it now.
All right.
Jesus,
This-
Charlie.
My kind of town. Should we take a picture together with the coffee mug here? Let's do that. That could be good. I mean, I need thumbnails, you know. Fresh seafood, nice one. Evidence photo. That's a bit too... I wanted a little bit more landscape, maybe. Maybe in the middle somewhere. That could be nice. RJ, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I've just arrived. People are putting Deerfest photos up. And Sam really needs a coffee, so let's see if we can find the diner. So it's not Bright's Diner anymore, is it? It used to be Bright's Diner. Now it's the Oh Dear Diner. It's the watery coffee world as well. Now that is...
Let me guess.
That is...
The FBI. Welcome
As
to
announced.
Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Is it? It's it looks like it's Graham Norton actually. You must be Sheriff Baker. Who are you then?
Nice to
Crazy.
meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Breaker. Any relation to Sarah Breaker? Can't be the son. That would be ridiculous.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you
Coincidence.
compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
I don't believe in coincidence at
We've
all.
looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people
Let's
besides
listen in.
the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The
Yes.
fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Okay. I'll do this on my own, shall I? I mean, I'm in charge and everything. The diner hadn't changed a bit. Is Rose still here? $8.95 for the big buck cheeseburger. That isn't bad. That isn't bad. How you doing, guys? Your suspects? Or you just lurking around?
How can you be so calm? Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Hey there, how you doing? The diner really has seen a bit of an overhaul, but it is the same diner that we've seen in the original, wasn't it?
Hey, how's it going?
That reflection isn't really working out here, is it?
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
You're not a suspect, are you? These guys are suspects. Hello, are you the bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not,
Yeah.
we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress
Murder
after what
one.
we saw. Take a
On
bath,
multiple
secure
accounts.
clothes, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions.
At
Nothing
the
to stress
moment,
about, okay?
we're not charging you. I have to say, so first of all, that cake, the apples in that cake, they have subsurface scattering. Is that cool or what? That's gotta be, that's funky already. I like that. So does the ketchup bottle and the mustard bottle. They have that little bit of an illuminative glow, but probably only when viewed in front of a light source like the window. That is cool. So I already like that. That's very cool.
So what did you see in the woods?
Yeah, they no longer have coffee, huh?
Naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless
got wafty
skinny
hair as
dipping
well.
at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
They had cake at the diner. As you do. Dun dun.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
Huh.
And then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
What just happened?
That's all.
Ah, interesting.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
Yes, what
I'm
were you
alright.
doing? Oh my god. Alice
We're from New
Wake.
York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Because I already had attitude. I didn't have to find that. Good stuff. Ooh, this is great. Let's have a look at Saga's mind profiling thing. Manuscript pages. Interview the witnesses at the diner. No, hang on. I think we can do profiling. Where was that again? That was over here, right? Yes, profiling. The bookers. Let's profile.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found
Yeah.
that necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Interesting. How do you know about this?
The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Still, we have questions. Anything happening on this board here? What's going on here? This is Tapio's weather report. Oh, I see the Pat Main radio show. 8 more to go. I like it.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Ha!
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Aha.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
You could get charged, you know, with obstruction.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
It is Rose still. Look at that.
Oh, God.
Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
You two know one another?
I thought
thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do.
Oh.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
Oh, really? Saga's been holding back on us?
So weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
I wonder if it's the same Rose from back then. There's something else I've just noticed when Rose was talking. There's one particular facial expression that she made that was extremely realistic, with some subtle sort of scrounging of the chin. That looked extremely good, at least on my monitor here. I don't know if YouTube could bring that across, but wow, that was really good. Those facial expressions, very nice. Very nice. The Rose from back in the day, would that be her age? She'd be like 10, 13 years older now, I suppose. If she's still alive. She was very young back then, so yeah, mid-30s, that would sort of work.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
And
No
stuff.
one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
A deer mask, oh, because of Deer Fest. That is totally correct, Leo. No tip for you, because I didn't buy anything. Exactly how do we know each other? Well, we don't, do we?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
RJ, that is exactly who that was. The young waitress who was working at the diner, and there was a coffee cup, sort of where the sign is, that was steaming so much it was ridiculous, but they took that over into the remastered version, and Barry and Alan go to the trailer park to visit her, and she goes and drugs them because at that point she was she had the darkness all in her. One of those things. Mr. Chris and Mr. Christian, how's it going? Good to see you all. Yeah, let me introduce you, both of you, to our new hero, well, one of our heroes, I suppose, Miss Saga Anderson. So this is Rose. Could that be the Rose that we've seen in the previous Alan Wake, who was also sort of the waitress at the diner? We don't know if she survived. We do have donuts and cakes. Ah, fantastic. And whole pies. And we still have that noisy render engine that we had in Control, so that's cool. Oh, Mr. Coffee Cup! But that isn't for sale. What shame. Oh, well, in that case, a happy New Year's Eve indeed. How you doing, buddy? You look familiar. He has a muffin. And these guys, they're having cake. Check this out. If I can go, I may have to go reposition the camera. Oh, there we go. Check this out. Check out the cake shader. This is probably a scan by the looks of it, but it has subsurface scattering on it, just like the ketchup bottle and the mustard bottle. That is pretty cool. That is, I'm getting excited about these things. That is very, very cool. Daily specials, the blueberry pancakes for $8.99. That seems harsh. I mean, they're just pancakes, aren't they? Very cool. He does, doesn't he? Harry Dean Stanton. I thought that as well. How about you, young sir? Haven't I seen you? Are you Darius? He's based on Darius, isn't he? Darius 6? That's exactly him. Or something like that. How's it going, Christian? And here we have, I don't know, have we seen you? Don't know. Can you imagine Jesse Faden sits in the cafe? That would be crazy. So it's weird that when you do photo mode, it recognizes the blocking volumes here, bizarrely. Maybe so that you can't look inside things. That kink, I know that problem. That is sometimes, that's an issue. Also, problem on the skin texture here. But hey, she's an NPC. What's on your phone? What apps are you using? This is crazy that we can actually do this in a world. I always dreamt of a button that could freeze life, and then I could just examine things up close while no one else is looking, because everyone would just go and freak out, like, you know, leave my stuff alone. Oh my god, he's with the Yakuza. Careful. You can read what's on the creamer packets. That's just crazy, isn't it? The fact that no one has coffee. I suppose there's only one waitress. Oh, you guys, are you working for a hospital? You both have... Oh, hello. That is... Yeah, no, no joint control morphs here. We didn't have time to do that. That's fine. Most of us won't even look at that. Unreal Engine's answer to that is actually the MD deformer, because really there are no correctives that you can fire. It's just a bit too much overhead. But you can give Unreal Engine a known pose with a corrective as a point cloud, and then the distorted mesh, and then Unreal Engine works out like a probability how that's supposed to look. Oh my, careful with that, nobody slip. Right, exactly. She might not actually be just a waitress. You know, we think of people to just be one thing. Perhaps they're not. In Rose's case, she might also be a therapist. Can we go take a picture of the two of you? Like this? That's sort of cool. If the light was a tad better. Maybe I can do that in the Photoshop. Let's see. And action. Perfect. Is there anything else we could talk about? No. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna rat you out to my boss.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Yes, let's do it. Let's go already.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
He didn't get his coffee.
Cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it?
You're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah,
yes.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
So we're bringing in the FBI for Deerfest. Bye, people of the town. Nice colors, look at that.
Hey, what do
Definitely
you know about
in
that
Washington.
waitress from the diner?
Rose?
Yeah, Rose.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always have been.
Really?
Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name.
You were just at the cafe,
It's
weren't
all
you?
Very weird.
Rose has a talent
She was totally
for
just
saying
sitting
the
there.
worst thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Huh. Well, we'll keep that in mind, shall we?
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
And Art is here.
All prep.
How you
I'd like
doing?
to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'm gonna go grab that map because I've never been to Bright Falls, and my daughter didn't drown here.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'm gonna use my torch in here because
With you, sir.
it's a little dark.
Just
Maybe
here
I
to
won't.
pay my ticket whenever you're ready to take my money.
Brian, is that you? No, it's not. Sorry, I thought it was. He looked a little bit like you. I didn't know you were in the game, but it looks like maybe you're not.
Here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
So, still the old police station, but I don't think... Ooh, map. I like it. But I don't think Sarah is working here anymore. Maybe she and Barry sort of, you know, hooked up and moved to the Midwest. How are you? Are you the same person that we've just seen in the diner with a different outfit on? No, right? Probably not. This is great. In here, I'm gonna go in here actually because.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season.
It's Brad Pitt.
Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide for Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Where do I sign up?
Through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam.
Not a real fish.
Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Ah, dang. They're busy. Not a real fish. But I do want that Oh Dear Diner flask. Oops, sorry. Sorry, I was just trying to button. I didn't mean to. That was totally my fault. I didn't mean to interrupt the... Emil Hartman? You're a police officer now? That's crazy. You in a meeting? Where do you get the coffee from, lady?
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson. I mean, seriously. If you're not with us, you're clearly against us. How you doing, officer? Are you Darius 6? Because you look like it. This is so bad. Okay, fine. Let's go into the... We're going to join you guys. Sorry, I was dilly-dallying in the...
morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring
Oh,
budget.
this is the morgue? Oh my
I
god,
guess you
next
guys don't have
door
that
to your
problem.
office?
Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I'm basically like Agent Scully. That's me. And he's like Mulder, just more grumpy. Basically like Mulder in 20 years' time. That's my colleague.
They always cheer me up.
He does, doesn't he?
He's joking.
I'm gonna go bring my own light then, if you guys don't want to switch this on down here. Aren't you... Wasn't he in Quantum Break as well? The sheriff. He wasn't he? Main character in Quantum Break.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient.
Yeah, listen, I'm in charge here. Oh, I can see his
I'll
winky.
start with the
Oh my
external
God.
inspection before performing the internal examination.
I'm also not gonna get changed or anything. I'm gonna do it in my street jacket, and to hell with you all. You can all watch. Oh, you were in the office earlier, weren't you? He is, isn't he? That's what I thought. Now I recognize him. Bright Falls is that everyone is Darius 6. Some Darius is with white skin tone, but basically that's it. Oh, you're rendering sourdough breads. This is a much better use. Okay, let's go do this thing.
What was the cause of death? What other
Well.
clues can the body give me?
Maybe if I just plunge a scalpel into here. Oh
They
yeah,
did leave something inside his chest.
that looks like a vagina in that photo, I gotta say. Crazy. Anyway,
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
post-mortem.
It doesn't add up.
Interesting. It doesn't, does it? Because first he comes out of the water, gets killed, and then gets put back into the water? That can't be
This
it.
looks like text. A tattoo?
Do you know...
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Get the letters under the fingernails, absolutely. So here's the thing. Here's something that has been puzzling me ever since yesterday, and I hadn't noticed this before. So Nightingale, he's in good shape, right? He's had a few donuts in his time. So if he's been with Alan Wake in the dark room or in the dark dimension, how do you eat? Like, what does Alan eat right now? How do they sustain themselves? They don't go to supermarkets. Alan is sitting in a dark room writing on pages. Where does the ink ribbon come from? Where does the paper come from? You know, those things never get explained in this story.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Yeah, and his heart was full
There's
of
writing on here.
scissors. Oh, really?
Can't make it out.
Interesting.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
Well, Alan is a writer, so maybe that's why there's writing. Interesting. Examination of R. Nightingale, deceased.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Emphasis was. So, illegible words on heart. Well, that's something we should put on the board. Actual writing. Did the killers write this on the heart, and how did they do it? I totally agree. Bruises, defensive wounds on victim. That's sort of over here.
Okay.
Yes. And then we have smudged text under victim's skin. Man, there's a lot to be learned from that body. Should we not put that on here?
Think, Saga.
Saga, put it on anything to learn from the body. Don't we want to do that? Interesting. Why don't we want to do that? Original writing. That's why we put that onto here then. Yes.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
So they don't age. I'm not entirely sure if I agree with that, because Alan has clearly aged, and now that he comes out of the dark room, he looks very haggard. And I think it's nice that they built time into this. Otherwise, I don't think they would have mentioned the whole at the end of Control that they're getting a signal sort of from the future, and they wouldn't have mentioned that it's the year 2000 or 2023 when the previous year was 2010. So I think aged, probably yes, but it could be that they just don't have these needs, like, you know, having to eat in the other dimension. That is possible. Whoa. Some serious diuretics are needed to get rid of that water retention. I know what I'm talking about. Anything to learn from the body. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. Chest ripped open, something visible inside. This would be maybe here?
Oh.
No. That would be maybe here. Was it? No. Cause of death. Maybe that then, possibly.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
I don't know, possible. Chest trauma is the clear cause of death. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. So I want to totally have a look at that chest cavity. And don't worry of getting blood on your jacket. That's totally fine. It's $15,000.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Language?
Hey, hold on.
It's children watching.
We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
I'm Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Did he just disappear? Nightingale! Not so dead after all. I did not expect that. And he leaves! That's crazy! Nightingale, that's illegal!
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's a busy guy.
I'll make you pay.
For holes in the story, I tell you.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
My goodness! Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Nice! How about right here? Then, of course, we also have our flashlight. Don't we? Show me the clicker. I don't have it with me! Oh my, I'm so sorry. I don't have the clicker.
He can't see me in the light.
Cool! That's a good mechanic. I hadn't actually... That is pretty
My gun's
cool.
out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
I'm just gonna stay here. He looks a little bit like Ray Milland, doesn't he? Safe havens will restore some of your health, not all of it, like in Alan Wake. If you leave or attack a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. That's no good, is it? I'm not moving. I ain't moving anywhere. I don't even know where the hall is. Oh my god! Where's the what's it called? The mind place unavailable. How about the other map? Can't we go and put the other? How do I get the map? Coffee thermos.
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Yeah. Whoops. Hello. And you're dead. You stepped out into the hallway once and you're dead. Dang. Simon Barber, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Welcome to Bright Falls, where it ain't so bright. So good production values, I have to say. Looks incredibly good. Yet, you move once and you're dead. That's not good. That is not good. Let's go meddle with his chest cavity again. Could be a trigger, that's true. Eden, hello, by the way. Welcome, welcome. $15,000. I'm gonna go in the other room next time.
Page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Also, we get to watch the scene again.
Hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Good to see Alan hard at work again.
Fantasy about us.
Language.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Thank you so much, Eden.
I have them right here.
I was just thinking, I have so much fun with photo mode in these things.
No, wait.
Is the sheriff gonna survive?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
The clicker is a lie, Nightingale. It doesn't even exist. Did you know where the gun went? Through that one door next to a bookshelf. We're totally gonna get that back. would have thought everything up to here was just a mere introduction to the game.
Could not see into bright light.
Come on, Saga, we can do this without dying this time. There's the gun. Eyes on the gun.
I'll make you pay.
Nightingale.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
You'd imagine, right? There should be so many cops. One of them would have come down now and say, is everything okay down there? So I think the moment he comes out, we're going to jump in that room here. I certainly have my flashlight.
He can't see me in the light.
And he's scaring the children, not wearing pants and everything.
Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Here it is, here it is, here it is. This is the gun. Oh, come on. Woohoo!
Vanished.
You didn't kill anyone, Saga. That's the good news. Oh my god! Crazy! I did not see that coming, but if you plan a creepy end of a chapter moment, yeah, you would do it in the morgue. So this is a bit like in the original Alan Wake, isn't it? That we have these episodes? That is very cool. That is very cool. The Burger King Tyrant. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens next. Now that we have a gun.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page
Are you okay,
predicted
Casey?
all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Man. Let's have a read, shall we?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Read your collected manuscript pages in the Mind Place. Boom. Very cool. That is very cool. Oh, there's one thing I want to quickly switch off. And I've noticed that when I was firing the gun, it had to do with the adaptive trigger bits and pieces here. Could be here. That's no, it's because is it in here? Controller, aim assist. Don't know if I need that. Do I? I don't think I need that. Vibration strength 0, and adaptive triggers no, because it's nice that it's supported. I gotta say, but you know, aim assist. When on your aim with weapons and flashlights, automatically adjusted to target enemies more easily. I don't know. Do I want that? No, we don't want that, do we? We'll play with it. With the light, it might actually help. But let's switch it off for now. We were attacked by a dead man.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were one to say
Indeed.
it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
I agree. Yes, no, I totally don't like vibration at all. It's like if there's something major happening, I get told that. I don't need to have my hands doing this. This is ridiculous. I don't need that. For me, it does the opposite. It just destroys immersion rather than increase it. Because it's just, you know, it's as ridiculous as saying you need to sort of turn the controller to do the lock turn. I never like those things. And the same with adaptive triggers. That's just not how I roll. So it's like, you know, if it gets if it gets crazy, should my monitor also like jump up and down? No, it shouldn't ever happen like that. So, but then hey, I'm not into VR either, so it's probably one of those things.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
All I see is Max Payne. You're absolutely right. And he makes, in these idle animations, he sometimes makes this sour face, like his signature face, this whole... It's... It is just, this is all I see as well. Also, the voice really, we were talking about this yesterday, the voice really doesn't match with the character. We sort of know what Sam Lake sounds like, and we also know what the actor who does the voice looks like, so hence it doesn't go together. I think the voice is a good voice, but I think the character is much older than what we're looking at right now. I think it would have possibly worked if they had aged him a little bit. I think that would have been fine. Then I would have bought the voice, but the voice is more seasoned than the I wouldn't say youthful looking, but this guy's looking maybe, I don't know, maybe mid 40s, and the voice says sort of, 60s, and it's I don't know, it doesn't go together. But as RJ pointed out yesterday, they may have done that deliberately. It could be that later in the game we're going to find out that, I don't know, something, don't know. So for now it's just Max Payne is Alex Casey. And also, that's the other funny coincidence, Alex Casey is his name in this game, the real FBI agent, but Alex Casey is also the name of the main character in the Alan Wake books in this fictional universe. So, Mulder Payne, that's right. And Saga Scully.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Yes. Let's join the cult, and then we'll see how that goes. How's that? Good thing we have a gun. Good thing we have a weapon. And sadly, we've lost quite a few people here, including Sarah Breaker, the original sheriff of Bright Falls. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe we're going to find out. Her dad retired before her, so it would make sense that this new guy, Sheriff Breaker, is also a relation, because I think he might be a bit too young to be her son. But then, hey, plotholes.com, why not? Ooh, painkillers. Now there's a Max Payne reference if I've ever seen one.
Must be locked from the other side.
Other side locked, gotcha. Let's go unlock it. Don't do anything, just stand here, don't help me, or, that'd be crazy. There's nothing on the other side. That is bad. There's blood splatter everywhere. That's totally not openable. But then this could be interesting.
I can't force it open.
Dang. Can we open this? No. Well, we'll just trap down here in the morgue. That's okay, isn't it? Yes. Can we join the cult online, maybe, from down here? Maybe we don't even have to get out of this room. And now that Nightingale is gone, perhaps this is actually the safest place to be. I don't know. Good medical office, I have to say. Any dead guys around here? Can we open any of these drawers now? What a shame.
Can't be opened on this side.
Well, first puzzle. How are we gonna get out of here? Game over so fast. Or maybe we can move this to the side here somehow. No. That's a shame. That would have been cool. And is maintenance here? Is there anything where we can climb on? That is This is difficult to render for any real-time engine. Having something with real transparency that's quite clearly sort of glass. Does it reflect as well? It does. Oh wow, this is difficult to do. Yeah. That is tricky to do. And light actually reaches the other side as well. That's good. That's very impressive. Northlight engine. Remedy's own game engine. Maybe I need to go to my mind map place thing and do deductions and whatnot. Because, you know, Nightingale attacked us. Where would that go? Maybe just on Nightingale himself here?
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future.
Yes.
There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
And did you have a daughter? Do you know, that is a good point. Perhaps that's the first thing to to implement then. Make sure that's looking good. And these things... Is that part of this? I guess not, then. Oh, that goes here. Gotcha. Sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake and he's taken. Oh, yes. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Great. The overlap. What? These pages aren't making any sense. Well, maybe they're out of order. Possibly. Alex Casey lunchboxes. Oh, nice.
The Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Possibly. Oh, wow. Not for later anymore, huh? Lunchbox found by the FPC monitoring stations. That is Cauldron Lake area. No. This is Cauldron Lake area. Yes. Oh, I like this. This is nice. And wasn't this the Bright Falls area? Oh, this is also Cauldron Lake. I say that, classing this as Cauldron Lake. There we go. Goody! The note inside says, "We're in this together, hero." What do they mean? Well, the hero of light, I guess. Any other cases? Previous murders. The book has described multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Yeah, who didn't even mind, did he? Victim's murder method. That could be this is the murder method, possibly. No. This is let's go with the victims, maybe? They're not the victim, they were just the witnesses. Oh, killer profile, maybe? Could that be? No. Yes, there we go.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Good work, Saga. Let's go back to Cauldron Lake.
Page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Also, find the titular hero of this epic masterpiece, which is, of course, Alan Wake.
Heard gunshots, y'all okay?
He's a writer.
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff
Dude.
Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Yeah, I shudder to think that, but you are now in charge. You or Thornton. I don't know, either of you. Flip a coin and pick him. I'm gonna have a look inside here.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
And the sheriff, your boss, is missing. Just saying.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like, huh? He's gone?
Ah, shortcut key doesn't work here. Okay, gotcha. Does it work here? No, that doesn't even open. Uninteractable. Huh. What else might be in the sheriff's station? Don't go down again. That's terrible. So, hi, sheriff's missing, everyone's dead, and Nightingale is still alive. Deputy. 4x3 CRT monitors with beige towers in 2023. Underfunded and overstaffed. What a shame. Dang, that's empty. There was also, I recall from my previous visit, Darius, how's it going? Do you have any flashlight batteries? Pump action shotguns, that sort of thing. Oh, what was that? That was crazy. Wasn't there also a room over here? I thought there was.
It won't open.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I had a colleague who used to do that. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm gonna catch you red-handed and you better believe you're gonna get thrown out. What a disgrace you are. Good point, yes. Probably not gonna be overstaffed for long. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. I had a colleague who used to do that, and his justification for stealing toilet paper from the company was, well, they're paying me not enough, so I can't really buy my own toilet paper, so I must steal it from them. Wonder what happened to him.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
Which one's Walter? The guy in the cell? Oh my god!
Let me out!
Same as back in the day. Could be the same guy. There's always somebody who said...
I think I like throwing you in jail every other day.
Darius, you're in jail now.
I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Dang. How you doing, sir? You got anything you need?
Sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
Oh well, I guess, shall we go? Let's go. Let's you first.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
The smart choice.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Including Federal Bureau of Control. I think they should be coming.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
You okay there, lady? Can we help? Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues.
Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues.
I just said that. Yeah, good to know.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Yeah. How you doing?
We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation.
And this guy looks a little bit like Langston, doesn't he? Just the hairstyle. I think that might be Langston's hair prop here. I'm just thinking. Let's meet some of the hard-working Americans around here. Hello there, sir. How you doing? I'm with the FBI. How about you? He doesn't want anyone to get in there, does he? What if I need to investigate? Post Street. Ooh, I remember the church. Can we go see the church? No, we can't.
This is not the way.
I tell you, you have a good eye, Leo. Well done. Ma'am, these people are closed, as it says on the sign, and the whole shop's for sale. Did you want to buy it? I'm with the FBI. No then. It's an NPC pushing me out of the way. That's the disrespect. Quick, Brian, call that number. Which is, it has got one more digit than it needs to, I think. Okay, maybe there's nothing here. Or maybe there is. It's hard to say. You can probably drop the flashlight now. Yeah, there we go. Which one's our car again? I forgot. Oh, that's where we came in here, didn't we? Should we stop by the diner and have another coffee? Maybe. Now. Yeah, take care now. Not later. Take care now. I think...
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it. It'll ruin all the paper mache. That shit is delicate.
I'm sure we'll get a nice sunny day.
Oh, so now you're a weatherman?
Yes, now he's a meteor weatherman. What's happening in the dark alley behind the diner? Are you with the FBI? You look a little bit too smart looking at the trash. Oh, it's Alex Caulfield. Oh, okay. Ricky, how's it going? Do you know, I think we've only had one jump scare so far, and that wasn't bad. So I'm taking it extremely slow because, like you, I have enjoyed the first game and Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I've also enjoyed Control a lot. So I was excited to try this out, and just the world. Afternoon, sir. Good to see you. Enjoy your spliff. Very good. I'm just enjoying the world. The world building is incredible. So this game has been, I think, in development for 3 years or so, 4 years. It cost them 55 million euros. And I don't know about the last earnings report, but I suppose just before the sale started, they hadn't made their money back. So that was a lot of money expended, but I can see why now. It looks incredible. And it's much, much slower than the original. The original was very much you in the dark forest, horror all the time. And this is more like a investigation adventure game so far. But there will be probably dark elements in here. So we've had just one, and I would imagine there's a lot more coming. Let's get back in the car. Go back to Cauldron Lake. So it's currently on sale, Ricky, both for PlayStation and on the Epic Store for about half off.
To come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office.
We haven't.
Case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of.
A total coincidence.
Me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders.
What?
You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake.
Oh my god, really?
The cult was copycatting the murders from the books.
In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Well, that is certainly a twist. You guys are all much deeper involved into this than first meets the eye. Like Saga, did she have a daughter that drowned here in Bright Falls? Has she met Rose before? Oh my god. Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
You
Let's start
volunteered.
looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming.
Can see
Impossible
what's
things are happening here.
coming.
A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Do you know wasn't that the... Oh my god, you're right, that was the daughter. I thought she had a son. No, you're right, that was the daughter, wasn't it? So, RJ, does that mean her daughter sort of died in a parallel dimension to this? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh my god, I never even thought about that. I thought second daughter, but no, the daughter that we've already met. RJ, you're right.
I've been thinking
Man.
more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
I don't think so either. Hello there, guys. How you doing?
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Yeah, you're working with the FBC.
Hello. Saga Anderson.
FBI.
Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Him.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two
Really?
hear about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
You related to RT by any chance? Because I know not every Finnish guy knows all the other Finnish guys. I'm just thinking.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family
Indeed.
member made it.
Yes. RT gave it to me. Ah, should we be inside here? Oh my god, look, they've got the control things. What is this? Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so that any alerts will come to our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this area in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. Yeah, I think I did that. I thought I wanted to just, you know, zoom in here a little bit. Didn't they say that in Lost? This is just a monitoring station, nothing to worry about. Yeah, well, you know, but we do worry. So
My mother made this sweater for me. How'd
she's
you
not
know?
Nordic.
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi,
Yeah.
Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Why don't
all
I
I've got for the
believe you?
moment.
Did you see the reflection on his glasses from the green monitors? Man.
The hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Yeah, exactly.
Just something that shouldn't be here.
Yeah, tell us about it. We're all friends here.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And mine. Interesting. FBC monitoring station.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Yeah, Casey. Lead the way.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Yes, that makes no sense. Why
I have a
disappear?
feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
Indeed.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or
Yeah.
was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
It's probably not the combustion thing. It's probably something else. But I do agree that it's a little bit
Drowning. I never mind
too
the
suspicious.
grave. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
I like it. Let's have a look around. Also, you know, do look around by yourself and tell me if you find something. It feels like I'm doing all the work here. Which I suppose is technically my job, but hey. Oh, there is this as well, of course. Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, take a nap. The truth is out there, you said it. We explored this yesterday and didn't quite get the combination right. I don't think these symbols, they make up the combination of the thing outside. I can't see it. Yeah, we've read this as well, didn't we? See if there's something that we didn't find yesterday. Or we need to go back in the mind place and sort of, you know, mess around there. That is possible. There's manuscript pages. Certificate also. Certificate. I thought that was a certificate. There we go. Certificate.
The Mile High Strangler case.
Oh.
Proud of that one.
In 2019. Television. Yeah, let's chill out a little bit. I like it. Oh, that's the adventure video.
I am a tourist. Edit.
I'm good. We don't need to see this again. It was quite funny though. Yes, this daughter, right? That didn't drown, and especially not in Bright Falls or Night Springs. Huh. Witch's Hut, Witch Sign. I think we've looked at that yesterday. I can't quite make out which parts of the map are actually the lake. That is it's tricky to see, isn't it? Because this is just a river. So where's the lake? What happens if we follow the steps? Oh, maybe I should do that. I'll see if I can take a nap. Let's try that. Why don't we try that? So, what was it again? It was wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, take nap. Okay, let me try that. Take chicken out of fridge. Well, we can't interact with the fridge. I suppose that's problematic. We also can't really interact with these rucksacks, with these things here. So, I think that could be a problem. Not a bad idea though. Any fridges we can interact with, we're gonna have a closer look at that. So if not here, where then? And what exactly are we looking for? Like, what is that over there? Can we go there? No, we can't. Dang. What a shame. Huh. There's a gun over here. That's interesting. At the general store. Conversation, new choices. Oh, I see. Huh. Should have a look at that. Do you know, on the fridge and also on the walls, so there's a lot of... can't go through here. There was a lot of symbols, about 5 or 6 on the walls in the cabin. Was there a gun in here somewhere? No, what a shame. Conversation, new choices. Oh, I can actually have a look at this. I didn't know that.
Before.
We have.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters.
Like monsters.
Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Oh, I think I might know what you mean. So yesterday I made a note of the symbols just by height to open the box, but maybe it means make all these, have a look at where these symbols are. Like, you know, the symbol by the fridge, the symbol by the sink, and then the symbol by the bed. Maybe that is how to open the cooler. That could be. We're going to totally try that next. I like it.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
Yeah.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it.
Well, yes.
We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Yes. Let's do that. Also, look at that.
Bare feet.
Ooh.
Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can
Really?
you come through the crime scene one more time, Casey? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Tell you what, before we do that, let's try RJ's idea about the cooler thing. If I only knew where that was. Was that around here? And then the other side of this? Was it? No, it wasn't. Was it this way? Could be. That is a symbol combination I hadn't thought of. Oh yeah, this is the FBC place here. We're totally not allowed to go in here. Deviant, how's it going? It's nighttime in Bright Falls. You've joined us at the right time. Things are starting to get creepy here. Here it is. Is that it? You know that's the crime scene. Dang. Maybe it's over here. Is it? Is it? Is it? Ah, is this it? It is, isn't it? Right, so the idea was wash hands, chicken in fridge, and then take a nap. So wash hands, chicken in fridge. Where would we wash our hands though? Hands, there we go. Any symbols, that could be it. It could also be a different symbol. Maybe that is a symbol. It's the closest one. So I'm gonna go make a note of that. Above the sink on the cupboard, I don't see it. There's nothing above the cupboard. There's cupboards are above the sink.
Case so far.
But there's nothing above the cupboard. There's something like behind here. So that could be that.
Okay, sure. But you have to admit, this one is particularly interesting.
So let's try that. So that's this thing. And then, so this is like the wash hands. Then it's fridge. And then it's bed. This is exciting. That is exciting. Fridge. Well, again, not exactly the fridge, but the one I guess closest to the fridge could be that one. Possibly. Also, possibly not possibly. That's that. And then we should go to bed. So there's several beds, are there? Or was there only maybe one bed? I see wash hands, possibly this instead. That, I think, is the wash hands thing. I might make a note of that as well, just because I'm thinking it might rather be this. I'm thinking. Well, because we have this number combination lock. Well, that's definitely the bed. We've got that number combination lock. And maybe that is the order of the symbols. So that is like doing that. That could be that. So the wash hands could be one of two. So we have two things to try. Wash hands, eat more chicken, and go to bed. I think that was it. So wash hands, I'll say it's probably the one. Yeah, that's the one actually. Then the fridge thing, it looks very similar. It's not this, it's the one with the triangles the other way around, like that. It looks very similar. And then the bed is this. Is it? That's definitely the one closest to the fridge. And that's the one by the sink. Let's try the other one that we had there, which is the pointing up triangles, like that. That doesn't work on so many accounts. It could be also that. Yeah, no, that isn't it. Totally isn't working. And then the second one is definitely that. And then that one's that. Unless we didn't get the fridge one right. Because this one is the one I used with one triangle to the right. That is closest to the fridge. Unless there's one on the fridge. Ah, ha, ha, ha. There's one on the fridge. Now that makes perfect sense. That is that combination here. Okay. Now that should work. Invert the pattern. Also an idea, Art. Sometimes you just got to try all these things. And by the time Control 2 comes out, we will have all worked it all out. Let's the up and this. Ha!
Notes and ammo.
Notes
like
and
tools
ammo.
Of the trade.
9mm ammo and something of a something pad. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well, thank you. Well, let's say we are, and we're really eager to join the club, and we just haven't seen the president yet. That should go somewhere, shouldn't it? Case closed. Oh my goodness, really? Murder method, killer profile, perhaps. Oh, that's closed. What? Cases. There we go. And then cult of the tree. There we go.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Yes. Ooh, okay. Not for later anymore. Look at that. Triangle carving on the table where Nightingale was found. Yes. Indeed. Who's involved? What kind of cult? Cult goal. Cult symbols. Victim of cult killing became a monster. Not so dead after all. That could be the cult goals. Cult ritual. Victim's body and organs. I see. That is maybe at the cult symbols here? I'd imagine. Nope, it isn't. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Who's involved? Well, he certainly is involved somehow. No, he isn't. Cult of the Tree is performing rituals to create monsters. Cult goal. And then triangle figures made from twigs. So I suppose that's also symbols?
Right.
Yes. Cult necklace with the triangle symbol. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership. Indeed, but that isn't subtles. Is that also a symbol, you think?
Doesn't look right.
No. That... Is that part of the goal? No. Who's involved? The deer guy. Large amount of supplies laid out on the table. Is that goal worthy? Is that more like what kind of cult? Yes! Cult psychology! Is that also cult psychology maybe? Yes! Interesting! Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Victim's body organs covered in writing. Page found inside chest. And that, I suppose, goes here. Ooh. Can't be a coincidence. No, I totally agree. What else? Murder at Cauldron Lake. We've got the footprints leading into the forest. A prepper cult from the guys from Far Cry 5. Possible. Where did Nightingale go? There we go. Cauldron Lake. Anything else? Looks like there's something cult stashes. Oh, okay. Ooh. Cult stash.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out
It's
for
a
more.
crossover. So far we've had how many crossovers? do we have here? We've got Alan Wake, that's the sequel, or the prequel rather. Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Then there's Control. Then there's Quantum Break. There's like 5 games. And now we're turning into Far Cry 5 as well. Also X-Files. Possibly a Forest reference. Good idea. Stash found near Cauldron Lane mobile home. Yes. Cauldron Lake. Here we go. All right. This is pretty cool. Sadly, we haven't deduced anything though. But we're certainly, you know, getting there. Well done. Thank you guys for helping. I appreciate that. This is interesting. I also feel it makes, like for me, when I play this game on my own, it makes a real difference if I play a game like this and it's just fighting frizzies or a story. I really like that combination of the both things. What are lesions? What is that? I don't think I know that. How you doing? Do I need to check this out? While Sam Lake's taking the lay of the land? Oh, tree monsters, okay. I'm gonna go follow these then, shall I? Oh my. This is gonna get dark and creepy. You can tell by the creepy music. What's happening over here? Oh, we can go up. Okay, we'll do that later, perhaps. So far, Nightingale comes out of the lake.
The tracks lead into the water.
These guys hack him open.
From here?
Take out his heart. What's in the red box over there? You're not going in, are you? Oh, come on.
A presence.
You're in the overlap.
Nightingale
Don't bloody
isn't
do
far.
it. Could have sworn we've raided this box last time we were here. Witchfinder Station. Ah. I don't think I have that much health, do I? What's the health? I keep thinking of this song, Cult of Personality. That's what happens for me when I hear the cult. Is this a door? Like in the Cabin Inspector? Witch's Ladle! Ew! There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mystery stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Dum dum. You're so right. You're so right. It's like you know something is around the corner, jump scaring you. Do you know another thing about jump scares? If you fancy a new game, there is one called the Cabin Inspector. We played that yesterday. Have a look at that stream, yesterday's stream. I think I played that in the beginning for just an hour. My god, that creeped me out beyond belief. Sometimes these sort of jump scare games, they're really better played in the company of of good friends like you. Otherwise, it's just too creepy. Like, I know something's around here, but I don't know, it's just... This looks sort of creepy. Can we go up here? No, we can't. Jump scare inspector. I tell you, it's relatively easy to make a game of that scope by yourself. It's just having the idea to come up with it. That was really good. Do we need to put his heart in a box here? I don't think I can walk over these things. Witchfinder Station. This looks creepy, but it's just a tree. It's just a tree. The best horror stories, I tell you, they're those where actually nothing happens, but you're on the edge of your seat all the time. Like now. We've seen that. Oh my, what is this?
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Out
What is that?
of the lake and
Seems
into
like
the
it's
tree?
reacting to the light.
Oh yes.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
Cool.
It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Well, you shouldn't. They're written by a madman. Woman, what are you doing? So, interesting to know for those of you who played Alan Wake before with the controller, the controls are a little bit different. So on Alan Wake 1, you had basically the aim button, L2, would boost the flashlight. That's not the case anymore. I suppose because they wanted to incorporate you aiming and separately burning the flashlight. So you had to have a different button for that, which is now R1, top right trigger button. So you can do that or that. Also, interestingly, the battery no longer recovers automatically. It stays depleted. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. Pray for the gods. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Very cool. Thanks for the tip. There's so much junk out there. I think this is the only way to actually get to find out about good games from smaller teams. Because when it's all about money, it's difficult to find real treasures, you know, like the Cabin Inspector. It's tricky to find that. Had one of my supporters not alerted me to that. So yeah, thank you for the tip. Pray for the gods. I'm gonna have a look at that as well. There's one, I've forgotten the title already. It's on my Steam wish list. It looks a little bit like Silent Hill, but it's made by one guy over the course of 3 years, and it's still early access and a little rough around the edges, but man, the vibes from the trailer, very, very good. I'm gonna go and pick that up one day and tell you all about it once I remember. Did she say locate the witch's hut? I think that is... We've been there, haven't we? The witch's hut? Maybe there's a wee shortcut over here. No. Dang. Wasn't that one here? I do remember we were climbing something, weren't we? Or we could and we decided not to, like this. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my, it's getting creepier.
This is the witch's hut.
Is it? How can you tell? Oh, this is the witch's hut, yes.
I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
I didn't know the witch's hut had a fuse
The fuse
box.
box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
In the forest? I tell you, I'm sure there's no fuses here. And if so, where would they be? The witch's hut. Yeah, we looked at this yesterday. I think if I had a fuse...
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Did it say where the fuse was? Or was it inside the hut? The fuse was buried 50 feet deep in the middle of the lake. Saga grabbed an axe and smashed it in. Found the fuse. Oh, it's a cauldron. So cute. Whoops, hello. What's happening to the... If I was the cabin inspector, I totally saw something moving just now. This cabin's haunted, I tell you! Oh, is that another Humble Bundle? Such a shame I don't have an affiliate link with them anymore. But Nate does. That is not a fuse. This fuse? No way!
This fuse is busted.
Dang. Well, worth a try. Where's that? Where's that DIY store when you need it, huh? Certainly no fuse in here. The Fusilier. There, we've raided that yesterday. No fuse for you. Well, then maybe the whole cabin is boosted. Maybe we just... Oh, how about this one? This one looks good.
This one looks good. People
Yeah,
should
this
really
one looks good.
stop littering, though.
Yeah. This looks pretty much unlittered, though. This looks like filed away neatly in the working fuses section. Fuse! I can carry up to 100 fuses. Oh, there we go! Coffee flask! Alright! Woo! And then the lid goes off when you're saving. Ooh, they also have, I don't know, cakes? Whoops, sorry. Put the plate underneath the cakes again, that's terrible. Those look like conch pasties. And it's not haunted, I think it's my non-existing feet kicking it against the ever so slightly too large collision volume here. That's all it is, so we're all good here. Proper conch pasties. Also, throwing the dish, moving it away while leaving the pasties in one place. Now that is difficult, I tell you. Do you know, this is it. This is what I'm saying, RJ. I think word of mouth is the only reliable way for us to tell each other about games that are actually cool, because it's near enough impossible to find good titles anywhere and anyhow else anymore. Recommendations you might also like sort of feed, possibly, but you know, do you trust them? Reviews you can't really trust. User reviews partially. Yeah, no, thank you. So I appreciate the tip. Tell me more about the 2D 3D Humble Bundle that you found there, Art. What's in it? It's been a while since I've checked it. I think I've bought most of the Leartis bundle, so I think I basically own all the assets. So I'm gonna give this one a miss unless there's something that I really need.
Another page.
Check it out. Woohoo!
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Do we have it? I mean, we know where the hole is. We know where the sign is. Do we want to do that? Or do we need to go back to the morgue and get it? I mean, I'm saying I know where the sign is. Oh look, somebody's put a light on there. That is nice. That wasn't here before. Ah. I tell you what this is, Saga. Frizzy hair weather. It's just gently introducing the fact that there's going to be super evil people. There was the save point, and now you've got the light and everything. Yeah, we don't have the heart, do we? Otherwise, we could just chuck it in here. Dang! Sweater weather. Frizzy hair weather, 100%. And Saga is total proof of that. I'm glad she's wearing her windbreaker rain jacket and stuff. Which one was that game where you could literally see the raindrops on the jacket as it made it a bit wet and dark? You can sort of see that here a little bit, but not that extreme. I forgot what game that was. That was a character was wearing a leather jacket. Okay, this up next. I think we're gonna go and see Mr. Casey. Or Sam Lake. Or Max Payne, whatever we want to call him. Who's still kneeling down. I'm sure he's got really, really bad knees by now. And he hasn't had coffee yet. Sam? I mean, Alex? Where you at, buddy? Is this getting creepier or what? So glad for all the lanterns in the middle of the forest. Yeah, what's happened there with the drop on the lens effect and the hair? Now that doesn't work so well, does it? Case bought, huh? Murder at Cauldron Lake. Maybe I gotta deduce stuff first. Witch's Hut. Excellent. Pages. Perfect.
So this goes here, and that goes there.
Cauldron Lake Witch's Hut.
The page from the Witch's Hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Ritual, yes. I think we've worked it out already. We just don't have the heart yet. Witch's Ladle. That could go here. Yes. Where is the heart?
From the morgue.
Oh, it's not in the morgue anymore. Dang. That is a good question. Oh, it's not in the morgue anymore.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the Witch's Ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Well, yes. All we need to find now is the heart. Indiana Jones, we could play that tomorrow. I think I'd rather stay with this though, because this is, oh my god, this is just so creepy. And the creepy thing hasn't even started yet, has it? We're still very much in the intro of the game. Can I upgrade stuff? No, that's not possible yet. Excellent. Fine. Well. Casey! Damn it, Casey, where are you? Also, why can't I open my map anymore? Here it is. Casey, where is Casey? You'd think we'd see him. There's a little question mark here. Point of interest. Can we set markers here or anything? We cannot. Fine. General store. Is that the marker we're all talking about here? Is it? I suppose yes. Okay, perfect. That is a nice ad, Nancy. That is a nice ad. Oops, hello. Everyone okay? Hello? It's the cabin inspector. I have to tell you, if anything's moving in here, we're gonna ship you right to the, oh, hello. Oh, we know this one. We ship you to Independence, Missouri. We've read this, haven't we? Yeah, we've read this. What made that noise? Oh, him! Okay. Deer mask guy. Hmm. And now the real game starts. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna sort of shoot you in the head as the mask comes off.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Indeed. Using painkillers will allow you to heal. Interesting. Let's do it. Like these ones here. There's no... just a quick... just thing. Nice one. And they don't hit immediately either. It takes a while for them to kick in. That is cool. So you what? Hold up in here with the freezer of doom and the haunted fan and stuff. Oh, grew bigger. Look at that. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. 3-digit code is what we need. Ooh. Yes. I should have probably had one of those because I think my health isn't fantastic. Is that better? No, that didn't do anything. Dang, that's bad. What have we here? Saga at the general store. And then we have quick slots, I suppose. So put that here. Yes. Oh, I get it. I get it. And then maybe painkillers. No, don't do that. Put those into maybe, I don't know, here? Yes. Goody. And then, what is this? Increase maximum health. Okay. That wasn't equipped? Dang, that's bad. I think it is now, though. So, gun, painkillers. Yeah, see? Much better. More health. I'm already addicted to the painkillers. Like Max Payne's daughter. And here's more. Good point. I'm hoping he means this counter here. At the general store. Where, you know, where they sell the grissini and the noodles and stuff. Lady Fortuna at the counter. I would imagine this is it, right here. Where people check out. Lady Fortuna. Could this be it? Aha ha! Don't forget, update code. Lotto Washington. Finally, we have the winning numbers. Palm reading and crystal ball gazing. Interpreter of dreams. Full Dokens. Very good. So, it is totally is the West Coast, yes. Bright Falls, Washington, to be precise. We could try any of these codes and see if that does anything. Or is that something we... Is there a sequence that I see here? Can't quite tell. 705, 713, 717, and 723. What do you think? The lottery numbers too. Yes, good idea, Art. Just in case, you know, you could play those and let me know if that's how it goes. We can play them here in Florida and see if that works out. The lotto is 5, 13, 17, 23, 39, 45. And Super Bowl, 145. That's only 5, 13, 17, 23, 39, 45. Perfekt. Es folgen Mitteilungen für Gruppen 7, 9,
These
8.
numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Do they? Seriously? I didn't make that connection. Did they? Oh, they do. Oh, with the 7 in the front. Oh, baby. So we should try 7, 4, 5, and that would open the thingamajig, right? Because 5, 13, 17, 23. So it could be 39 or 45. 739 or 745. On the double. And then we're going to get major mega rifle here. Oh boy. So 7, because that's just lucky. And then 7, 3, 9. Ooh, that was it! Look at that! Ha! Great minds think alike, Art. That is just so cool. Bring it! You can quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwable weapons. And you can quick slot everything, and then you have to make a list to understand where all the quick slots are, but it's gonna be super fun, I tell you. This here, let's quick slot that over to... Actually, let's quick slot that here, because I think that's what the original Alan Wake was like. That sort of gun was over here. And then painkillers, I'm thinking let's go quick slot that sort of here for now. Just for now. And then we can do this and go hiya. And then we can do that and say hiya. No! That way. Yeah, see, maybe I should re-quick slot that. Let's go quick slot that the other way. Let's go quick slot that here. And then these, we go quick slot those here. And then flares and whatnot, we're gonna go quick slot on the other, on the bottom D-pad. Alright. Let's get out of here! Agent Casey, where the hell are you? Yes, where is Casey, you think? What are we supposed to do again? Track Nightingale at coordinate. Perform the ritual to open the overlap. Find Nightingale's missing heart. Yeah, one thing at a time. Make your own kind of music. Oh my god, Big Mama Cass. One of the creepiest songs that was never meant to be creepy. I tell you. First episode of Lost Season 2. Where we first meet Desmond and he puts on that song on that record player. Dang, that was creepy. And then they blow open the hatch. Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore the whole damn thing. Right? Absolutely. Man, was that cool or what? Especially because it had nothing to do with Lost. We just see this whole bunker thing playing out and we go, is this the right program that I'm watching? Oh my god, it was so well done, wasn't it? It was so well done. Now we should watch that again. Lost was good. And then fast forward the boring bits. And try to wrap our hand around how why everything was the way it was, and maybe see if we understand the ending now, 10 years later. I think I recently saw a video with Jorge Garcia where he has a look at some of the old Lost props, which I guess ABC kept. Where is our partner? It had that effect on me as well, and I don't know why. I think I didn't really... I may have heard the song before, but I wasn't really aware of it, so it's not something that would have found its way into my repertoire. And now, it's just... I can't get this thing out of my head. Make your own kind of music. I don't know what made that song so creepy. And it wasn't really the song that was creepy, it was just the way they used it. It's just... So where do you think Nightingale's heart could be? Because if it's not at the morgue, and if Nightingale isn't at the lake, and if we're supposed to use that heart at the sign at the lake, how are we supposed to know where that sign, where the heart is? I mean, maybe it's something we need to sort of, deduce at the mine place and figure out and whatnot. Oh, another Alex Casey lunchbox. Bring it on. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. Ah. That could be, Ricky. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think so too. I think there's something... Do you know the raindrop top right is still on the camera. I don't think it should be there. Maybe it takes a while to dry. Manuscript pages. How do we handle this again? Is that... Oh, it's here. It's a different menu, isn't it? The message. Return the heart. Saga finds a safe haven.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Which we found. Saga opens the Cauldron Lane overlap. It could just be, RJ, that I had to do something in order for that to materialize at the spot you're talking about. That could be, like I have to make a deduction or something. That is possible.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
The tree was the threshold? But where is the heart? Do we need to profile anything else? Possibly. Let's profile something in Nightingale. Maybe that'll bring it out. The heart. Ha 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 ha.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist wasn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
There's gotta be more. Perhaps the overlap?
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway.
Yes.
Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
They have a ton of thresholds in Control. And of course they used Downtown too. Yeah, Downtown had the similar quality to make your own kind of music, didn't it? Downtown was exactly the same sort of... It's very similar. And it's also a creepy song for some reason.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Yes. Come on, focus.
They played cards in the general store.
General store, gotcha.
The witch had stolen his heart. Get
Freezer.
out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Well, it wasn't when we just looked there. That's the thing, isn't it? It might be there now. Possibly. Ooh, ah. The heart is somewhere in the general store. Perfect. I bet. That's gotta be it, yeah. Witch's hut. Where did Nightingale go? The heart. The heart. Cause of death. Killer's victim. Victim. Anything else? Anything else? The heart? No. Home, indeed. Where does that go? Does that go to ritual writings, maybe? Could that be it? No.
Doesn't make sense.
Maybe in cause of death, then? No. Anything to learn from the body, perhaps? Like that? No. Dang! Why not? Oh, it could be. In the cult of tree. Then, instead, goal writing ritual. Writing part of ritual. That could be it. No, that's not where I can't use that photo here. Yeah, it's gotta be lunchbox, isn't that? That's something else, isn't it? Lunchbox near Cauldron Lake. This is Cauldron Lake. There we go. That goes here. Indeed. And then this here is also Cauldron Lake. Yes. Oh my. Petulia. I don't think I know that. I know a place. I don't think I know that one. Maybe I do know it, but I don't know that's what it's called. So where do we put his heart then? Because maybe consistency with previous murders? No. Ritual writing, killers, victim. No. Anything to learn from the body? Here maybe? No. Cause of death, we tried. Where did Nightingale go? Witch's hut? Words on the heart. Where is the heart? Oh, there we go. That's it. Finally! Right. General store.
I need
Freezer.
to check the general store for the heart.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
I'm totally unworried, Alex. I know you're a big boy and everything. I, on the other hand, have a real issue with finding my way around things, to be brutally honest. So just over there, camping grounds is something else now, and then up to the general store that way. Gotcha. So this way, because it looks like there's something else at the camping ground that we have forgotten. Oh, really? Yes, I can see how the two of them go together. Like a horse and carriage. Something right in front of me.
General store. I need to check it out.
Saga, we will. Don't you worry about it. UFOs! Alright! UFOs and you, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my ahma on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it all happen. Terrified it would. I didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for the shapes, the objects. Nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not there. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. I'm glad we found that. She's not Gordon Freeman, that is for sure, yes. So true, Nate. Oh, we need to turn back? Really? Back, yes. Back this way. It's a bit like in Control, where you're not really supposed to use the map. I mean, they have one and they give you one, but they want you to not look at these things and just be completely immersed and just use it as a really rough guide. And I think when I first started playing Control, I really hated the map. I thought, what a waste of space that is. And then I understood you're not really supposed to glue to it. You just look at it every once in a while and try to make up where you're supposed to go by reading the signs on the wall and developing a bit of a feeling. But it's much easier in the oldest house than it is in a dark and creepy forest. Is this sort of it? I think, is it? It's sort of it. You almost turn around and then walk that way. It doesn't help that I'm particularly terrible with directions, even when I'm looking at the map all the time. It shows their age, doesn't it? It's what the young'uns just don't appreciate.
I don't think I'm done here yet.
No. It's the reason why we're actually coming back, Saga. It's quite the saga, isn't it? So here, yes, see? Boom, baby. That was totally not here before. We did look at that freezer. And there was no ice cream either.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Is it? The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
I feel like I recognize this.
You do?
Fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here.
It's all
like I
bubbly.
saw it in a dream.
It might not be ice cream.
And now
Nightingale's
heart
heart.
to the witch.
Yes, let's do it. It does, doesn't it? Because there comes a point where you don't question these things anymore. You are, no, that makes perfect sense. Let's just sing to the plants.
Casey,
and...
there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case
Easy.
just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
You find this exciting? That's crazy. Shame we can't see Nightingale's footsteps anymore. I have a feeling something terrible is going to happen. It could be that it's still beating, yeah. This is the camping ground. Man, I'm just awful with directions. Even awfuler than this other guy. Also, I think I would have optimized loading this. I mean, how big is that to keep it in memory? There's really no need to load all these textures separately. That's no good. So we gotta go back. And then hang a left. And then see if we have a path, and then hang a left again. Dang. Where's fast travel when you need it? Let me go through here. I'm glad she doesn't have stamina. That is good. Right? Yes. Absolutely. I mean, press a button, it should be there now, not like a second later, I'm thinking. And it can't be that difficult to make. Is this the path we're all talking about? Is this it? Yeah, that feels unsnappy. And then just keep going that way. No, we need to go hang a right first. Right? This way. And then right. And then left. I think. Yes. I think this is it. Yes. Oh my, we're on the right track. Do you know I have the PlayStation version as well? I'd be interested to see if that behaves the same, or if that might be a little bit more optimized. I'll let you know when I play it the second time. In 2 years' time or so. Not the birds! Not the birds! I'm staying here. I'm not going. I'm staying in the light. Y'all. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It can't be that big to hang around in memory. I suppose they're generating it dynamically. Should have done that before. So obviously we'll need to ice these guys. No questions asked. And thankfully you can't see me. Oh, there's two of you. That is... Yo, mate. How many headshots do you need, dude? And that's me switching up. Oh my! Why did I switch off aim assist? Oh, where's the light now? This is bad, man. I'm totally doing the dodging. Dude, seriously. That's uncool, man. Dude, no! He's hammering my head in. This is like super uncool. Oh, what a shame. And so she dies again. I'm so glad to hear that, Ricky, because it really annoys me when I get lost in something that should be relatively simple. Straight ahead, then turn left. Half an hour later, I'm thinking I still haven't found it. It's gotta be so. Why is it difficult? I've got the sort of a thing that's a bit like a dyslexia condition, but with maps. If that makes sense. Please let me play it all again, because that would be. Do we have to do it all again? Can't be. That'd be wrong. Do I have the other gun already? I do. So I've got the gun. It's remembered that. Has it remembered my Has it remembered my ritual investigations here? Let's just see. Heart was left in the refrigerator. Words on the heart are legible now. Oh, so it has remembered that. That is cool. Heart was left in refrigerator. Words on heart. There we go. Let's put that here. Here. This words on heart. Legible. Aha.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. Heart was left in refrigerator. Where is the heart? Well, that's where that goes, isn't it? I'm thinking. Yes.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Perfect. Well, groovy. Let's see if we can find our way back to the lake, shall we? So from here then, turn left, then go right down there. Gotcha. I think. Is it? That's the witch's hut. I suppose that's where I need to go, right? Down to the lake. I mean, it's more like a river thing. I have literally no idea. Or witch's ladle? Should we follow those signs? Maybe that's where we need to go. I'm going to Cauldron Lake. See if that works. I'm immediately lost. Like, walk 2 steps and then what? This is incorrect, Jay. You've managed to run the wrong way. Let's walk this way. Into the light, that sort of makes sense. And then perhaps like this way, maybe. Maybe is this right? Yes. No, that's also not right. Let's go this way then instead. Even though that's where we've just been, and that was also not right. This, Ricky, is what annoys me about, I don't know, my non-existent sense of perception. This could be right. And then left again, maybe. And then turn right at the signboard. Okay. Because this looks like more like off the beaten path here. It should be easy, I agree. Witch's hut. Is that where we're going? It doesn't help at all, Leo. Absolutely. Witch's hut, and then I think I can go down here, and then the witch's sign is over there. That sort of also makes sense. Witch's hut. Perfect. And then we sort of ignore the hut itself. Don't forget to save often. Man, really? What a great idea. Good thing that there is already a quick save option here. Maybe for that reason. Maybe that's why that's here. Hiya. And we only have 2 bullets in our major gun. Which is, of course, nowhere near enough for the ammo that we really need. So now we go and, I don't know, just straight ahead, I guess. If we can.
Shit.
Shit, indeed. Yeah. Oh, there's more people. Of course there is. And also, like, reload is on the wrong button. Oh, this is bad. Dude. Like, the first thing I'm going to do is turn aim assist back on. What was I thinking turning that off? I don't know what it's gonna do, but it's certainly gonna help. You're still not dead, man. That's... How the... I really don't like the mechanics, I gotta say, because it took me 14 years to figure out how to play Alan Wake 1. Why did they change the mechanic? That makes no sense. And now so it's 2024 now, so 2038 I'll have this one worked out. That's gonna take a while. Man, what a shame. What a shame. I had just worked it out. 14 more years it's gonna take me, I tell you. That's how long it took me to enjoy Alan Wake 1. Oh shit, everyone likes it now. Quick, let's change the gameplay mechanics so that no one can play it. Just in time for the next sequel. This is super bad.
Shit.
Shit, indeed. Why is it on the wrong button? That was never the... Because back in the day I could just go and quick stun them so that they wouldn't attack me like this, and now it doesn't work anymore. And the dodging is on a different button. Dude, stop doing that. That's like super uncool. It's all on the wrong buttons. I hate it. I hate it so very much. Just like I hated the first game. So very much for so very long. Oh, thanks, Sam, for bringing us a second title. This is bad. And let me guess, it's not getting any better once we whack the heart through the hole. Nightingale's heart. Let's put that through here. Why do they do that? You know the first one. We remember how to play that. Leave the buttons and the mechanics exactly like they are. No. Let's jumble them all around. This reminds me of a game I wanted to make. Where with every second, every turn, the buttons change in a random order. Isn't that bad, Leo? That's just so bad. I remember you rage quitting that game on stream, mate. That was a good stream. Rage deleting it from your hard drive. That was a good stream. I have never bought it as a result of that. It always looks good when you watch a trailer. You think, wow, this is a really cool game. I should really look into that. No. Remember Nate's stream. Do not play Mirror's Edge. It's gonna make you unhappy. This looks like a heart, doesn't it? Because what it all comes down to is the best story and the best visual effects can easily be wiped out by shit game mechanics. Fact. We're walking into the vagina. Let's do that. That doesn't look healthy, does it?
I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way?
Clearly, you can't talk to Casey anymore, obviously.
Fuck. Okay,
And
so
language?
going in solo.
There's children watching. Also, it stopped raining. Now, look at the bright sides. No rain. You have a flashlight. There's no chance I could save. There was no save point. The save points in these games are the coffee flasks on the tables. They're not collectibles in this game. They're literally quick save points.
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
Her daughter?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're
That was
imagining
another
things.
creepy game if you ever want to play a crazy game. Virginia is that game. Do we have a map here? Of course not. Why is this not the map button anymore? Because we're like in an unmapped area, of course. That makes perfect sense. I would like to at least see a message that says this is an unmapped area and you don't have a map to this, rather than being transported to something that used to be the map button that now isn't the map button anymore. Because that sucks. That totally sucks. Is this the exit? I can't tell. Game saved. There we go. That's nice. It's done that for me.
What was that? Wait.
What was that?
Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Is it? Oh, it is. See, there's me. You could have sold that to me as it's not looping. It's just your bad sense of orientation, Jay. I would have totally believed that. Maybe we'll go into here and have a little fiddle with this.
Need to find Nightingale.
Why would you want to? He's evil. Don't find him. Just get out of here. Casey could be Barry. That is possible. Casey fills that role of the pal, doesn't he? I think the opening sequence, though, they've sort of given it away. Hey, really? There's no real story. In a horror game, there's only victims and killers. And that's it. There's no why. There's no, you know, oh my god, how can we avoid that from happening? It's just, no, that's the whole substance of it. Everything else is just window dressing. Man, good lighting. I gotta tell you. Oh, we have auto ducking, so you don't have to figure out what that button is. Yeah. Definitely good graphics.
He's here. Nightingale.
A nightingale sang on Berkeley Square. Not the same nightingale. And this is like the hotline, isn't it?
It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
I'm a writer. It's the hotline. Ooh, what was that? Dang, it's raining again. Could be that we're out of the threshold thing.
Nightingale's badge.
Hmm. What just says FB? It could be either FBI or it could be FBC. Is this where he died? Let's pick that up and pretend we're him. I ain't jumping down there, lady. Could go up here. In fact, that's the only place we can go. Let's do that.
Find the light switch. Show me the clicker.
I remember the clicker. Oh my. Do you know, that isn't easy to do, because you'd have to have this round tunnely thing in the scene at all times to make the perspective match, and then just turn it half invisible every once in a while. Unless it's a clip overlay, like they did with the hotline. Those were videos. Hiya!
Nightingale.
It's a boss fight, isn't it? My favorite. And this is what, the tree monster? Did that do it? It didn't, clearly. Yeah, if only I knew what the dodge button was. L1. Gotcha, gotcha. But if there's no place to dodge, like right now, I'm like basically here waiting to die. What a terrible mechanic that is. Dang! Dude, it's a troll! That's right! With wood growing on it. I've got exactly 2 bullets for that other gun. Please let me make it do it all over again. Preferably from the beginning of the game. I love a boss fight. I think if I had one wish for future games, an option to just skip all the boss fights forever. The dodge button is wrong. Reload already! How can he do that? I'm just reloading, you know. It's gonna take a while. You dead? No, of course not. Oh man! And then there's no ammo left. This is a little bit bad. Where are we going again? Because I can't see a way to go. Also, frickin' run, for heaven's sake! Perhaps we go in here? I hate boss fights, by the way. With a passion. They add nothing for me. They just add agony that really is not necessary for enjoyment. Ah, coolie box. Is it worth us getting healed up? Yeah, let's do that. Should do a bit of... 18 bullets, look at that. Only 2 of them can be in the magazine at any one time. This is bad, man. This is bad. Have we killed him? I don't know if we've killed him. Are we far enough away from the terrible thing that just happened? That's totally empty. Have we come here already? I gotta tell you, without a map, this is even worse. With the map it was impossible, but without one it's basically like... in a circle, so... Barry, or whatever your name was, Nightingale even. Yeah, no, that's good. We're trapped in a little corner here, and there's nothing we can do now. Lovely. No, this is good. And he's got this stick, and it's all guts hanging out. Yeah. and I can't go anywhere. No, this is good. This is well thought out. What is the point? I can't go anywhere, and I'm just waiting to die here. This is good. This is good stuff. I'm not sure what to tell you. What is this? Trauma pad. Stores a good amount of health. This also stores a good amount of health. Let's do this then. And restore ourselves a good amount of health. Now. Come on. Yes. Good. Let's reload both guns. Reload that flashlight and, I don't know, run around randomly, I guess. If only I knew what I'm actually supposed to do. Kill the guy? Is that the objective? It's this whole boss fight with a twist thing. Make it shitter than a boss fight needs to be by just putting lots of trees. That makes no sense. And is there a direction I should be going into, or is it just totally random? I don't know. He's sort of loudest here? Oh yeah. That's what it's like if you're backed into a corner. It's bad. Nightingale. Alan! It's been such a long time.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
I'm Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake.
You shouldn't be.
Where are you?
Go elsewhere.
In danger. The dark presence.
Danger.
Your daughter, Dark
Thanks.
Presence.
Got it.
Ooh, look at this.
Hey!
Oh my god, it is Alan! Alan came out of the lake as well!
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir,
Yes.
calm down.
Mr.
I'm gonna need you to take a
Scratch.
breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from?
Actually, his full name
You've
is
been missing
Alan
for
Wake.
13
I'm a
years.
writer.
13.
Your hair grew, so yeah, absolutely. End of chapter! Oh my god, this is perfect. What great timing! This is cool. We found Alan. Rumor has it we get to play as Alan. Perhaps tomorrow. Woohoo! Hey, so I hate boss fights. I hate things like Elden Ring. It's really not my thing. I endure it, but if it's like shit mechanics, I'm really not up for it. But hey, let's see what happens tomorrow. Thank you for watching, guys. This is great. I'll be back tomorrow on, not at midnight, it'll be somewhere around before that, like, you know, from 4, from 5. So if you guys are around, I'm gonna, you know, thank you. I'm gonna be here playing this. Let's listen to the funky music. I'll say goodbye. Have a good night. Enjoy the final moments of 2024.
myself and I don't need to hide. My foolish pride paid the price. I will never leave again, I'm by your side. I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way.